Then we have just legend at this point. Not legend because he was a former champion, but this guy has been around for a million years and he's fought everybody. Michael Johnson taking on Marc Diakiese. Michael Johnson is a tried and true vet, right? He's fought everybody. He's had an incredibly tough competition slate, and it's easy to look at his 18 losses and assume he isn't very good, but let's take a closer look. His losses are the people like Beneil Dariush, Nate Diaz, Khabib, Justin Gaethje, and most recently, a short notice split decision loss to Jamie Mullarkey. Skill-wise, he's pretty good everywhere. He's a talented striker who does not have a ton of power, but he does have nice footwork. He's got a positive striking differential and around a half a strike, which is impressive considering all of his opponents and the longevity of his career. Marc Diakiese is a very good kickboxer who has become somewhat of a wrestler lately. Striking-wise, he's got a ton of power and he sets everything up with big leg kicks and body shots. He's a guy who likes to invest early for a payoff in later rounds. Wrestling-wise, he has worked in 19 takedowns in his last 2 fights with 26 minutes of control time. And the live crowd has been booing him for this, but all it has actually done is make him even more of a dangerous fighter, and it's always hard to just dismiss Michael Johnson. He is 1-4 in his last 5, but again, he has fought only the best for 12 years in the UFC. He has wins over people like Edson Barboza and Dustin Poirier. His losses have all pretty much been relatively close. It's not like a Frankie Edgar situation where he's just aging, getting put out. Even though I think Michael can be competitive, I don't think he's going to be winning these sort of high-level fights anymore. I think the pressure from Marc Diakiese is just going to be a little too much with the volume. I think he's potentially going to work in some takedowns, and he's just going to grind out an overall very solid win over a solid vet. So Marc Diakiese is the pick.